here's 5 things that we learned from testing in 2022. The objectives of the new regulations appear to have worked. The feedback from the drivers is that the cars can follow more closely when behind, and we got to see some on-track wheel-to-wheel racing in testing as well. The drivers will need to adjust because the cars are going to feel different when they're behind. They're also going to be able to get closer as well, and they're going to take a little while to get their eye in. Not only that, but this is actually going to hopefully make the tactics a little bit different in F1. Hopefully gone are the days that you can do a one stop and be slow at the end of the race and still hold your opponent back, while on old tyres, slow, but they can't get close to you because they're in the dirty air of your car in front. Hopefully it's going to mean that teams are going to need to be quicker throughout the race and promote overtaking, which is the whole point of these new regulations. One thing to note though is that drivers reported that there is a reduction in the slipstream effect, which I guess is a byproduct of having less dirty air. So yeah, we're still going to need DRS this season. Hopefully we can get rid of it soon, but that is a minor consequence of these rule regulation changes. The top teams from 2021 are still likely to be the top teams from 2022. And is that a surprise? No. The teams still have the best personnel, and despite the budget cap and the reduction in their CFD and wind tunnel times, they're still likely to be at the front of the grid this year. The top teams being Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes and McLaren. Ferrari and Red Bull in particular looked really strong in Bahrain. Although on a positive note, the rest of the grid looks really tight. It's super hard to judge who's where. Mercedes appeared to genuinely be struggling. Despite their upgrade in Bahrain, they seem to still be one of the teams most affected by porpoising. The car didn't look good out on track, it wasn't handling well, it was really oversteery. If you compare that to the Ferrari and the Red Bull, yeah, they genuinely appear to be struggling. And I know Mercedes typically sandbag, and they typically try and point out that their rivals are ahead and win the first race anyway. I don't think this is going to be the case this year. I think Mercedes definitely for the first few races are unlikely to be in contention. I think Mercedes, they're still going to be fast. With those side pods or lack of, they're going to be super quick in a straight line. They've still got one of the best engines as well. So I still expect good things from Mercedes, just perhaps not challenging at the beginning of the year. If you're enjoying the video so far, then please consider dropping a like and subscribe for more F1 content. Porpoising is a problem that is unlikely to go away anytime soon. It's still affecting the teams massively, some more than others, and I can't see it being dialed out in the first few races. I think it's going to affect teams for a good few races, potentially for the rest of the season, and I think it's going to be a deciding factor in this championship. The team that can get over porpoising the best and can keep their car as low to the ground as possible are going to be probably at the front. Porpoising is probably also going to cause some reliability issues. I mean, we saw that with Alfa Romeo in Barcelona. It was shaking their car to pieces, and if your car is constantly being shaken about more than another one, it's more likely to break. So it's going to be really key for the teams to get over porpoising this year. The teams that struggled in 2021, that being Haas, Williams and Alfa Romeo, all look like they've improved this year. Haas and Williams in particular looked really good. I mean, Haas topped the times on day 2 with Kevin Magnussen, and isn't it good to see Kevin Magnussen back on the grid? But they also just had a really nicely developed car, looked under control, and I'm expecting good things from them. And same with Williams, they've got some nice out there concepts on the car. It looks really nicely developed, the side pods are skinny, and the car looked good as well. Alfa Romeo, when their car was actually running, looked quick, but they were probably the team worst affected by reliability and porpoising. But if they can get their reliability back together, then I expect them to do well this year. So, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I know it's only testing, but you can still get a good feel for what the cars are like out on the track, and the feedback from the teams, and just the general body language. I think there's going to be a few upsets this year, and I'm really hoping it's going to be super competitive at the front. We've only got a week to go till the first race, and I can't wait. I'm sure you can't wait either. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.